so the numbers and the batting order.
आइए आइए आता नहीं फोटो करना अर्जुन आइए 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 कॉलिंग कॉलिंग अपने उधर पता है मुकद्दर आइए कोई में कॉलिंग पड़ी
Run that down the front.
Could you do me a favour? Could you just take that round the back?
Yes, of course. So I put you there, Larry. But what I'll probably do is I'm putting you.
Well, testing 1, testing 2. All of you here in St. Thomas grounds.
Testing the here. College. Quite close. There is no
and it's a wonderful day here in St. Thomas grounds in Slovenia. 55. England take this already. These beautiful like here grounds, very green. Remarkable, will be a remarkable bit because what previous match.
Of all know that there's had a friend England won everyone.
Well, with while ago the was yeah, but this good here in Slovenia. Spring the beat the New Zealand to the couple of matches.
Hebron. Avon.
Yeah.
Avon. What's he? Are you at then we can go through previous matches. If you're time I'll introduce sure. How many do they have? He's not playing today, is he? Humayun back here.
Testing one, testing one.
Leisure Private Limited is inviting you to invest for this project for the development of golf course and 120 individual houses, which will be selling outright. Required investment is $30 million, which is the value of 49% of shares, and is available for you to invest. Whatever amount you can invest will yield benefit within less than 5 years. Leisure Private Limited is inviting you to invest for this project for the development of golf course and 120 individual houses, which will be selling outright. Required investment is $30 million, which is the value of 49% of shares, and is available for you to invest. Whatever amount you can invest will yield benefit within less than 5 years. Leisure Private Limited is inviting you to invest for this project for the development of golf course and 120 individual houses, which will be selling outright. Required investment is $30 million, which is the value of 49% of shares, and is available for you to invest. Whatever amount you can invest will yield benefit within less than 5 years. Leisure Private Limited is inviting you to invest for this project for the development of golf course and 120 individual houses, which will be selling outright. Required investment is $30 million, which is the value of 49% of shares, and is available for you to invest. Whatever amount you can invest will yield benefit within less than 5 years. Leisure Private Limited is inviting you to invest for this project for the development of golf course and 120 individual houses, which will be selling outright. Required investment is $30.
It's ahead. It's ahead. Okay. You can have a back. It's ahead. It's ahead. Okay. You can have a back.
What I'd say, Bob, is right. Okay. Yeah. This will pick up as well. So. Only wood. There isn't a Wi-Fi, I'm afraid. Sadly. So I would imagine the opening bowlers for England are going to be Marcus Sharp. Marcus Sharp, who will be the tall. Sorry. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Lanka scorers. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Marcus Sharp will be probably the tall. He'll be. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'll point to you. I'll point to it. Marcus Sharp will be the opening bowler, and probably Jason.
10. Yes, it's ahead. It's ahead. Okay. You can have a bat.
Duke Jarvis, Martin Gidley. This is
10. Yes, it's ahead. It's ahead. Okay. You can have a bat.
the thing is I can't see his screen. This is the problem in the sense of you need another just a screen here so that you can see the partnerships and that's one of the things from the World Cup in 2023. I was trying to say to Senna that to get it right see that screen. Okay. Well, very good morning to you, viewers and listeners in the UK, and it's a very good evening to our viewers and listeners also in the USA, wherever you are. Coming to you live from St Thomas's Ground in Mount Lavinia, Colombo, and this is round 3 of the IMC Over-50s World Cup, being played on Wednesday the 12th of February 2025. It's England versus USA. The two umpires are going out to the middle, and the umpires for today are Sasantha Dissanayake, Sri Lanka, and Peter Tate, who organises all the umpires for the World Cup from Australia. So, welcome, gentlemen. The commentators over the course of the game today will be myself, Tony Wood, and Bob Baxter from England. I have a young, up-and-coming 14-year-old Sri Lankan commentator called Havon, who is going to be also commentating, and we have Ravi from the USA team, who's been doing a sterling job on the media for USA, so he's also going to be sitting in the chair and giving us his thoughts on the game, USA's journey to the World Cup, and importantly, the match commentary. Play is due to get underway today at 10 a.m. Now, importantly, England have won the toss and they've elected to field. The wicket certainly is moist underneath. There's quite a bit of water that was placed on the outfield yesterday. It's obviously dried off in this heat, and that's probably a good toss to win. The grass, there's a little bit of grass on the wicket. It's reasonably dry-ish, but what they do is they place grass on the wicket to bind the ground together, so that it gives it longevity. England team are coming out, led by the skipper David Snellgrove. Let me just take you then through the England team, and then I'm going to hand over to
pitch very clearly because of the elevation that it has. Alright, so we have utilized certain methods to ensure that our ground is free of weeds, right? So our first method is recycling water. We have a natural source of water in our land, and we have taken the water from that into a handmade pond covered by polythene, and water from that is taken to our ground through sprinklers, and that is how we water our ground. And that water is later on taken back into our drain, which I'm standing over, and this leads straight up to the natural water supply that we have in this land. All right. Apart from that, we've also utilized certain methods to ensure that no water from outside is brought to our land, our cricket ground basically. So these methods are basically what we use to ensure that there's no weeds in this grass, and that our grass is the same that we have maintained throughout from the start. Alrighty, so another specialty about this ground and how we're connected with nature, right? A fun fact. So if you hit a century in this ground, one of these surrounding
Good morning,
trees...
viewers, listeners all over the world tuning into this live streaming that is brought to you from Colombo, Sri Lanka. This is the match between Sri Lankan Masters Over-50 and UAE Masters Over-50. Just about to commence now, played at this picturesque venue, the PUSA, P-U-S-A, Pujita Uduvana Sports Academy grounds in Millenia. This is south, a little, about 45 minutes off Colombo, south of Sri Lanka, and it's a beautiful setting here at this venue. Two teams are just coming out, lining up before the national anthems are being sung. This is the International Masters Cricket Over-50 World Cup 2025 that is happening in Colombo, Sri Lanka. And this is the third match that's been played from the Group A. Two matches were played here. First one was against Zimbabwe and the England side. Then came the New Zealanders taking on the USA, and here today we have Sri Lankan Masters Over-50 taking on the UAE side here at this PUSA ground in Millenia. So if I may just go to the team cards, Sri Lanka, Saman Giant, Roy Ingram, Robin Pires, Russell Ingram, Indika Diseram, Shane Fernando is the skipper, Duminda Somavira, Duminda Vijayasekara, Suvaji Madanayaka, Pujita Uduvana, and Ravi Pereira. That's the lineup for today. And where UAE is concerned, we have Said Rafilla, who is the captain, Vijay Mahara, Biju Nair, Rehan Khan, Amjid Khan, Ashad Rizvi, Shazad Ahmad, Sahabuddin, Shen Ranjan, Harikrishna Sashindran, and BK Kulkarni. That's a side for UAE. So the two teams will be introduced to each other and in a little while. But the umpires for this match is Suresh Buhu from Canada and Jeff Charlesworth from Australia. So those are the two umpires that will be officiating this match. During this tournament, which is the International Masters Cricket Over-50 World Cup, Sri Lankans have played two matches thus far. First being against Zimbabwe and the other one against USA. Both times they have been able to win the two games, and where UAE is concerned, they have also played two matches, winning one match against Namibia and losing the other. That was played against the New Zealanders. That's the first game they played on the 9th of this month. So we're all set to go ahead with the proceedings of this match. We have quite a bit of spectators coming here, especially when the Sri Lankan team plays. You get the families and some of the people who are cricket lovers. It's more like a religion in this part of the world, and as the day progresses, I'm sure you'll be able to see many people coming in to see the veterans cricketers of Sri Lanka performing at this picturesque venue at Pusa. Where the Sri Lankans are concerned, we have some great players, and especially people like Upul Chandana. He's not in the side for this match, but he is also listed in the team card in the 16-member squad that will be chosen for this tournament. Upul Chandana, who's had 147 one-day internationals under his belt and 16 test.
Really wonderful atmosphere here in St. Thomas College grounds in Avenue. Perfect by cricket. Yeah.
That's a big day. He was lucky to get away with that. That looks wasn't far away. So as I was saying,
A little bit of pressure on this side earlier, and that's a beautiful swing as well into the pitch, and little bit of a millimeters of a gap between the ball and stump. That's another one. It's so good from England. careful anticipation from Jason Whittaker. Good start already from the England bowlers as well. Hacker Sharp, who played so well on his first over. It was a maiden over.
Bowler. A few fun facts about Jim. Represented counties, minor counties. RN. Back by the
He was for some runs at the moment as well. The two maiden over. Good side. Quite a fresher actually for them.
oh, that's a quick jumping.
Yeah. Didn't give any sort of a release for the batters as well. Yeah. It's something like a hockey keeper's helmet as well.
Gap there. Ladies. Drop step. Solid stuff.
Looks like a great bowling partnership between the bowlers in the bot ends. Hackers Sharp, who played really well on just 1.5 overs. Snip bowling. The good swing. This one get away of the left-handed. Beautiful over from the England. USA